Kids, good evening. It's Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I want to tell a story. It's time for a story. You ready? Okay. For those of you who have never had to endure meeting me in person, it's an experience. I'm basically really shy. And I know you're going to laugh. Some of you are going to laugh when I say that, but it's true. When I'm not comfortable, I get very quiet and I get very observant. And I observe and I observe and I observe, sometimes for hours, sometimes for days, sometimes for weeks, sometimes for months. I don't start speaking except cursory speaking or mandatory speaking when I'm not comfortable. When I'm comfortable, I turn on Michael. Michael turns on and never turns off. So God help you if I ever get comfortable with you, because it's all about me. If I'm comfortable, I'm going to be me, whether you're comfortable with me or not. So, yeah, that's how that goes. Meanwhile, as you know, in February of 2018, I got to go to a hospital and spend 6 days in a hospital. And during that stay, surprisingly enough, I had 7 separate women pursuing me at different times during my stay. One of them started pursuing me before I even checked in, and then she started stealing hugs and kisses as I was walking out the door. So, yeah. Consequently, she also shared the Bible with me that day that I was leaving, and then told me to read a psalm, and then stood up and farted in my face as she went over to talk to the activities director. But I digress. This one lady who I've never met and who I was observing came over to me one day and was asking me, "Hey, you seem to be very quiet, and you seem to look around a lot. It's hard to read you. I've talked to you twice now, and it's hard to tell if you like me or you don't like me or something like that. And when I've heard you speak with others, you seem to be rather dry and emotionless." So I'm like, okay. Well, what do you want to know? And she said, "Well, I find you fascinating. So what I really want to know is, how do I know if you like me?" So I said to her, "It's really simple. When I ask to sleep in your wet spot, I really like you. Otherwise, not so much. Have a nice day."